until the next meeting, and during that time that we clarify the warranties, the load capacity, etc., the questions that have been discussed right here. Who made it? Mike, did you make notes?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll second.
Okay, we have a first and a second. Roll call, please.
Baker.
Aye.
Pilkington.
Aye.
Edwards.
Aye.
Henninger.
Aye.
Martinez.
Aye.
Villagrana.
Aye.
Mayor Orr.
Aye.
7 ayes.
It's on the table. Okay. Liquor license renewal time. Boy, we have a few.
Dude. Yummy.
First one up is Fremont Lanes. Anyone here from Fremont Lanes to represent it? No? Okay. Looks like we got a few police reports on the back. Is all the paperwork up, Dory?
Yes. Fees been paid, application is complete, reports are attached. The police report was a little different because we had a different officer do it, but it was what we needed to show that at least the number of calls during the last period from the last renewal to show which ones were just calls or which ones were liquor related.
Hey, Mike, could you come up front, please?
I do have a copy of these liquor.
Here, you can have mine. There's one.
There was only
See
one.
if you see anything in there that reason we shouldn't renew this license, please.
No, I don't. Some of the things are normal. I actually had an intoxicated person call. I remember it was outside on the sidewalk. They're usually pretty good over at Fremont Lanes. I don't think I know of that. I've never been inside on an actual disturbance or anything. It'll be outside on the street, the sidewalk. They may call something in. The 911 missed out. We get half a dozen a day sometimes from all over town on those, so I can't see anything here that will stop it. The criminal mischief, I'd have to look it up. I think that's, if I'm not mistaken, Lieutenant Prickett took that. That was something in the parking lot with a vehicle that was damaged.
Okay. Thank you. And if I could get you to stay there, we'll
Yes,
go
sir.
through the rest of these.
Yeah, finish that one first.
Yeah, we will. Okay.
I'll make a motion that we approve the liquor license for Fremont Lanes, situated at 108 West Main Street, Florence, Colorado.
Second.
We have a first and second. Roll call, please.
Yes, sir. According to the application, it says hotel and restaurant license, so what does that mean?
Hotel and restaurant liquor license. It's just its type.
That's the type it is.
So it could be beer or liquor?
No, it's strictly liquor,
Okay.
and it's, the designation says that they can fix meals on site. That's the restaurant side.
So, pretty well together.
Really, yeah.
Which they would use to do. Good now. Baker.
Aye.
Pilkington.
Aye.
Martinez.
No.
Villagrana.
Aye.
Henninger.
Aye.
Edwards.
Aye.
Mayor Orr. 6 ayes.
Can we say something here?
Yeah.
When you act upon these, you are acting in a quasi-judicial manner. Your decisions on these have to be based on the facts that are before you.
Right.
So when you make your decisions, whether you vote yes or no, you have to make these decisions based on what you see before you. They cannot be based on any other factors, previous relationships, knowledge of these people, anything. So when you go through these, you have to literally be, you're functioning as a kind of a judge. It's a quasi-judicial. So you have to take this very seriously. This isn't something that we can take lightly. So I just need to put that out there.
something
I'll
to
second that.
use as your,
Thanks for reminding.
as a personal vendetta.
Cannot use it as personal.
Okay, moving on to the next liquor license is Justice Best Barbecue. And Dory, paperwork.
Just as best, has lost his, I have that one. Has lost his renewal form, so that's why it looks different. And it's his standard renewal, and Chris is here.
Chris is here. And Chris, if you'd state your name and address for us, please.
Do what? Sorry.
Your name and address,
Oh,
please.
Chris Rash. I live at 20401 Highway 115 in Florence.
Okay. And you're here to tell us that you've been a great restaurant, or what?
Yeah. We'd like to continue to be a great restaurant. All those things.
Okay. And all the licensing was up, checks good? Everything?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, any discussion on this or questions, council?
Well, I have a question. I just want to clarify something.
Okay.
I brought this up earlier today. And now we have agency assist. I mean, what does that cover? Because one of these other applications, there's a whole lot of those. I'm just curious what that is.
On the back?
Agency
This particular
assist.
one, Mr. Baker, we assisted Fremont County Sheriff's Unit 317 over there for whatever the reason may be. I'd have to go pull the report number, but they were either looking for somebody or they were there on an incident, and we were assisting them. It was whatever they were doing, it must have been somewhere that occurred in the county. They may have been looking for someone out, maybe.
I'm pretty sure, wasn't this the one where Maury called in somebody and they ran through the
And they
restaurant?
came through my
Came through, I
restaurant.
think that's what that one
Or
was.
went to come through my
Somebody was
restaurant,
stealing
went back out the
something or
back
something. I
door.
can't remember the exact-
You guys were trying to get that lady out of that apartment behind you.
Is that what it
The
was?
other officers had her.
Oh, that's, okay, that was,
And then she dashed in, cut through the bar to get
Right.
out the restaurant.
right, so that, the county went in, she had tried to hide.
So it's
She got
nothing
through
on the
alley and through
restaurant.
there.
Okay.
I mean, if we've had allowed, like, we've had some.
She locked the back door.
Yeah,
That's enough to worry about.
I mean, we've had a couple minor things, but Chris
Somebody
and his
jumping
staff have
around.
always cooperated with the police department. If the music was too loud, we went over there and he's turned it down or closed the door if someone opened the door.
And that's
Very-
not reported on here?
And that's not reported on here, I don't know why.
I think that's the
don't see it.
open door one.
It may be under the open door. I know it was late one day when we went and checked aloud from a band being in there, but for some odd reason, it's missed from here.
906.
But he complied as soon as we approached him on it.
Must be.
No different than in the 400 block of East Main, the liquor establishment there when it was Lucky D's. Somebody go outside, leave the door open, the music, live band would be too loud. Same
Yeah.
thing. As soon as we went over and notified them, there was no problems, where they always complied.
Okay,
Loud music, too.
thank you very much for
you.
that.
Just something looking at this, when I see the incidences, I look at it as a good, not a bad. I see that you're doing what you're, responsible to do. If there's a problem, you call. Back in the day, I could recall a fight going on and no police called. And I think when there are incidences and police do get involved, I think it's establishment manager, owner doing what they're
We try to stay on top of it
supposed
where
to
we
be
can.
doing. So I look at this as more of a positive thing.
Okay,
I make a motion, I'm sorry.
Nope.
Oh, you had.
arm wrestle.
Okay.
Okay, let's arm wrestle.
I make a motion to
Might take a while.
approve the liquor license renewal for Justice Best Restaurant, located at 121 West Main Street.
Second.
Okay, we got first in 2 seconds. Yeah, roll call, please.
Henninger.
Aye.
Villagrana.
Aye.
Edwards.
Aye.
Piltingsrud. Aye. Martinez.
Aye.
Baker.
Aye.
Mayor Orr.
Aye. You got a liquor license.
Great job, Chris.
Okay, next is the 3-2 beer license renewal for Quick Stop number 9 at 217 Church Street. And again, let's go over it and start with Dory. the
Standard
paperwork.
renewal paperwork's done. These are paid. These
Yeah.
reports are attached.
Lot of lists.
And you got some explaining to do,
Yeah,
Missy.
it's all this.
This is very simple. They call in, I don't know if he's working.
Oh, they are working. This is very simple. Quick Stop is very police-friendly, very cooperative. They call in things they see, as you can look at some of the incidents. They're very helpful to the police department in this city. Anytime we ever call them, any problems we have that we need their help, they've always been right there to give us a hand in emergency situations, disasters, and calling in suspicious people, drug activity they see, fights, whatever the case may be.
And I guess they see a lot over there.
And they see a lot over there in that corner, yes.
You do realize that there's 2 pages of them?
I realize that, sir.
And one alcohol-related.
Wow.
No,
There's one that says it's an intoxicated person, but that, I'm assuming
They may have walked in, if I'm not mistaken, and that one, the man was already intoxicated, walked in to buy, and they refused to serve him, and they called the police because he got a little bit upset about not being able to make a purchase. And that happens sometimes.
Not, excuse me, I have a question. Not that I mean to not renew their liquor license, but I do have a question about being right across the street from school. So what's the deal with that? We did discuss it before.
It's been like that
Is it state?
forever.
It's grandfathered in.
Grandfathered, okay.
It's been like that forever.
Okay.
And it's not liquor, it's 3-2 beer.
It's watered down liquor.
Could be one.
Well, they definitely win the prize for the most, that's for sure.
It is active. It is active corner, big corner.
Any further discussions? Okay, I need a motion on the floor.
I would like to make a motion to renew regular license for Quick Stop number 9 at the address 217 Church Street.
Second?
Does she need to put in there 3-2?
It needs to,
Yeah.
it's not liquor, it's 3-2
Oh,
beer.
3-2.
That's what I
3-2
said.
beer.
Okay, 3-2 beer license renewal.
Amended on the second.
All right, we have a first, second. Roll call, please.
Pilkington.
Aye.
Baker.
Aye.
Martinez.
Aye.
Kenninger.
Aye.
Edwards.
Aye.
Legrana.
Aye.
Mayor Orr.
Aye.
7-0.
And we have more liquor.
Big D.
Or 3-2 beer,
3-2.
I should say.
Standard renewal.
And we're going for the Big T Superfoods this time. And all the checks and everything good?
Everything's good.
Okay, Mr. Mike, you want to tell us about all this?
Again, Super D's is very cooperative. They call in a lot when they see stuff. Making a lot of traffic stops in their parking lot. I don't know about that. I wonder if they got a radar gun or something. I don't know about, but no, they're very cooperative again with us, always work with us. If they see something suspicious, we'll even call them if we have an incident on, like at one of the Quick Stops, and Quick Stop 9 will come, hey, we just had a theft of liquor or a theft of food, to keep your eye out, and they've called us. So that's another business that the town is very police and very city friendly, always working with us, whatever we need.
And very busy one as well.
Wow.
We're almost home. So we're gonna do this. Ran out of tape.
Ready?
Okay.
Well, I'll make the motion to approve the 3.2 beer license for Big D Superfoods located at 1100 East Main Street in Florence, Colorado. Second.
We have first, second. Roll call, please.
Baker.
Aye.
Martinez.
Aye.
Legrana.
Aye.
Pilkington.
Aye.
Kenninger.
Aye.
Edwards.
Aye.
Mayor Orr.
Aye.
7-0.
Oops.
Okay, next, the proclamation of Arbor Day 2014. Whereas in 1872, J. Sterling Morton proposed to the Nebraska Board of Agriculture that a special day be set aside for planting of trees. And whereas this holiday called Arbor Day was the first observed with planting of more than 1 million trees in Nebraska. And whereas Arbor Day is now observed throughout the nation and the world, and whereas trees can reduce erosion and precious topsoil by wind and water, cut heating and cooling costs, moderate the temperature, clean the air, produce oxygen, and provide habitat for the wildlife. Whereas the trees are renewable resources giving us paper, wood for our homes, fuel for our fires, and countless other wood products. And whereas trees in our city increase property values, enhance the economic vitality of our businesses areas, and beautify our community. And whereas trees, wherever they are planted, are a source of joy and spiritual renewal. And whereas the city of Florence has been recognized as Tree City USA by the National Arbor Day Foundation Association and desires to continue its tree planting ways. Now, therefore, I, Keith Orr, Mayor of the City of Florence, to hereby proclaim April 26, 2014 as Arbor Day in the City of Florence, and urge all citizens to support efforts to protect our trees and woodlands and to support the city's forestry program. Further, I urge citizens to plant trees to gladden hearts and promote well-beings of present and future generations. Given under my hand and seal the City of Florence, Colorado, the 7th day of April, 2014. Is that all we need on that? Read this one, dude. Jeez. Okay. So, plant a tree.
I got too many.
Everybody.
Mine's like a joke.
Now we got National Safe Digging Month.
Safe Digging Month?
Yeah. Whereas each year the nation's underground utility infrastructure is jeopardized by an intentional damage of those who fail to call 811 to have underground lines located prior to digging. Undesired consequences such as service interruptions, damage to the environment, and personal injury, and even death are a potential results. And whereas Atmos Energy, along with 1,500 Common Ground Alliance members, promote National Call Before You Dig number 811 in an effort to reduce these damages. Designated by the FCC in 2005, 811 provides potential excavators and homeowners a simple number to reach their local one call center to request utility line locations at the intended dig site. And whereas through education of safe digging practices, excavators and homeowners can save time and money keeping our nation safe and connected by making simple call to 811 in advance of digging projects. Waiting the required amount of time, respecting the marked lines, and maintaining visual definition throughout the course of the excavating, and finally digging with care around the marks. And whereas all parties agreed that safe digging is shared responsibility to know what's below, call 811 before you dig. Now therefore, I, Keith Orr, Mayor, do hereby recognize the month of April as Safe Digging Month in City of Florence. Okay. Safe Digging Month and dig a hole for a tree.
Just better hope it's not my way.
Call 811.
Call 811 first.
Just make sure it's not in your way.
Okay, that does the mayor's report.
Uh-oh.
And I'm going to ask for committee reports now.
Oh, I'd like to thank Sam and his crew for doing that ADA on Robinson. Is it East 2nd and Robinson? They did a great job on that, doing that ADA. Thank your helper for all that. You're doing a great job. Right.
And committee report? No? Mel? No committee reports? We're not sending you enough or what?
I have to sign a letter of silence.
Should I mention something about the trail committee?
Sure.
We did discuss it with you and Mike. And at the mayor-manager coffee chat, there was a discussion about committee, trail committee. Don't have such words look on your face.
And we talked about that at the
Yes,
government
you were talking about
today.
setting up the trail committee, and the committee is kind of existing already. Maybe we should do it the opposite, not exactly trying to set up the committee, but maybe to recognize the committee that exists and fill up the seats that are available right now.
Yeah.
That could be the way to go.
Today,
I was thinking about it.
When we had our government meeting, we all discussed that today about what committees.
What, do we have government meeting?
Yeah, 3
Afterwards?
o'clock today.
At 3 o'clock.
Oh, okay, I missed it, sorry. Okay, it wasn't on, I was like, okay, I thought it should be at 3 o'clock, but then I looked at the schedule and I didn't see one here, I mean.
And it was
That
talked
was it,
about that.
sorry about that, yeah.
I'll make a report down there. Go ahead. Tony, listen.
Tony?
Oh,
What?
I like to, some people want me to thank Sam and his crew for doing a great job on that river park over there.
Oh,
And it's a great job they done. They like to work.
It looks beautiful, yes.
didn't
I
she
agree,
use
yeah.
the prison help too? Not on that?
No.
Larry, did you have something?
On that subject, I have to say that we have 2 inmates from the federal prison, and I have to say that they are 2 very hard-working individuals. They get a lot of work done in a day, and I think that as we should continue to try to utilize that labor, especially like last week, they were down at the River Park and so forth. One other thing I would report on, and it doesn't involve our city, but and that is the Crossroads complex up here by Penrose. That there's a review. They wanted to change their zoning, so forth, to allow some other additional business uses. And it was a very contentious meeting because most people, I guess, speculated that it was to allow marijuana, and that was not even discussed. We wouldn't allow it to be discussed. But there is a new owner, and he actually has requested, and as far as the County Planning and Zoning Commission, we actually gave him the go-ahead, and it just allows some additional types of businesses that could locate there. Just to give you an idea, I think there was wasn't clarified, but there's either been 3 or 4 different owners on that complex, and none of them have really ever made it. And so that was one reason why we felt that, hey, let's allow some other types of businesses there and nothing marijuana, so that perhaps with the investments that are being made, that place would be back in operation and actually provide space for some other different activities that haven't been there in the past. So it was the first time that we had 25 people at that meeting, but we did approve it. So now it's in the hands of the 3 county commissioners.
Okay. Thank you. And you're not going to give us any kind of idea what it was they're asking?
Oh, there was a long list of about 35 different kinds of, I think, you could be retail food establishment, could be, just any number of different things. But I go back to my original statement, nothing to do with marijuana, growing any way at all, and so forth. Okay. But just, the original use was somewhat limited. So anyway.
That's great. You get to see them use it for something.
Key too. I appreciate the city helping out the Rialto by tearing out that sidewalk and Wholesome coming in and pouring that concrete for the fundraiser, for that. They did a great job. Between Sam and the people from Wholesome, I thank them today for doing a good job.
Did you supervise it?
Yeah, they wanted me to go out there and travel.
Are you talking about the bell tower?
No, Rialto Theater.
Rialto.
Okay.
Okay, anyone else? Then let's, okay, Mr.
I just want
Edwards.
to reiterate what Tony said. I've been up to the park out there. It's a great work in progress. It's a major improvement. And it really looks nice out there. I'm very proud to, have my name stamped on it, city councilman, or,
Oh, stamp it, we'll stamp it too.
I will tell you though, there are no fish in the pond, so if I don't catch a fish, there's probably not one in there.
You're not fishing in the right spot then.
Maybe they knew you're coming. Fish knew that you were coming.
Gotta use worms.
Okay, is that it? We're gonna go to the city attorney's report.
I don't have any fish stories
Fish
either.
stories. That's what they are. They have fish stories. City manager's report.
I have lots of fish stories, but real quickly, we've been talking about trees, but we want to let the council know and remind, I guess, the public and the newspapers. The Florence Arbor Day celebration will be on Saturday, April 26th at 9 a.m. It will be at basically the corner of Pikes Peak and Front Street. Be very, very convenient for the citizen staff to attend this meeting.
So it's Front Street getting some trees?
That's going to be the tree that we use as our Arbor Day one. We've got a lot of trees going into different locations with what these young ladies are doing, plus the ones that were donated to us, and so on. That tree actually, though, that will be going in that location will not be one of the donated ones. It'll be a specific one that has roots that go down, so it doesn't tear the sidewalk up there. So, but at 9 o'clock on April 26th, Saturday morning. So you're all invited. And then a couple other, go ahead, Paul.
I was just going to make the statement that we have Mr. Wood sitting there.
Oh.
And if I can pat him on the back, I would say that Mr. Wood was one big, major supporter of Arbor Day in his younger days.
Was it an insult or a compliment?
I would hope it's a compliment.
And then the final thing I wanted to mention, with our inmate labor crew, the one responsibility we have is to feed them. So we are trying to get volunteers to sign up. We have Wednesdays always handled, right, Sam? And at this point, Mr. Baker has been handling Fridays. Not sure if he wants to continue with that, but really it's Mrs. Baker handling Fridays. But if there's anybody else who would like to sign up to take care of Mondays, Tuesdays, or Thursdays, or maybe Fridays, I'm not sure, let me know. We're trying to get more people, kind of a rotation. It's making food for 2 inmates. So if anybody wants to do that, let us know.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay.
Can you just take them to Carl?
That's what we end up doing quite often.
Well, I will mention one thing in regards to that. One of the inmates, especially if you're going to have a salad, he really likes or loves blue cheese. He'll eat a lot of salad if you have. And this time we took the dressing as well as some crumblies, and he made a good dent in everything. So he does. He likes his blue cheese.
He does.
All right.
Okay, next, we need to do the bills.
I make the motion, we pay the bills.
Second it. Oh, go ahead. Don't tell me that.
First, I don't know who you're second. Okay. Roll call, please.
Villagrana? Aye. Martinez?
Aye.
Piltry-Trude?
Aye.
Edwards?
Aye.
Hendrick?
Aye.
Baker?
Aye.
Mayor Orr?
Aye. Okay.
Executive session?
Are we gonna stay another hour tonight? No session tonight? Oh, I was
Fine.
missing one of them tonight.
This meeting's adjourned.